Netflix has released a new teaser for the second episode, showing us a revamped Zubal. She changed some details, and now this is what it will look like in the new episode. The writers leaked live footage from the second episode, and we're left to see Gangle. I think Gangle will show us in the coming days. What I found really interesting about this teaser is that Zubal is not in the Candy Canyon location, but she stays in the circus. I have a few theories about this because it's not really clear yet. What has changed in Zubal herself, and what role can it play? In my opinion, Zubal looks more colorful. She also has an arrow instead of a black and white antenna. I don't know how to describe it exactly. In addition, she has a black and white rectangle on her chest. Also, you may notice that she has a new arm. By the way, Zubal is in his usual character, as if he is not happy about something. Jax, on the other hand, is very happy about something. Maybe he once played a joke with Zubal, and now he laughs about it. But what I found interesting is that Zubal, like Ragati, looks very annoyed in the new teasers. And secondly, the new Zubal was shown to us in the location of the first episode of the Digital Circus. We don't have any photos of Zubal in Candy Canyon. Isn't Zubal going there? One thing we know for sure, the beginning or end of the second episode will take place in the Digital Circus, and then the characters will go to Candy Canyon. And most likely, not all of them. I have a theory that Caine will only send characters to Candy Canyon who obeyed him and followed the rules, receiving a certain reward. Zubal, on the other hand, did not want to participate in Caine's mission, so she broke the rules, because of which Caine forbade her to go there. I'll be able to tell if my theory is correct when the Gangle post comes out. And I think she will because she's the only character that hasn't been mentioned since the trailer came out. On the other hand, Caine could give several tasks to the heroes, as was the case in the first episode. Thus, they will have a choice, to do something at the circus or to go to Candy Canyon. Only Zubal will remain, who does not like to do anything, let alone go anywhere. But I don't know if anyone will stay with her because just Kinger, Jax, and Pomni are 100% going to Candy Canyon because we saw them both in the trailer and in the carriage. We saw Ragatha in Candy Canyon in one of the recent teasers, so she will be appearing in the new location as well. But we have not seen Gangle anywhere, and we see Zubal in the Digital Circus. But in reality, this conversation between Jax and Zubal will take place before they go to a new place. On the other hand, Zubal just has to appear in Candy Canyon because she had too little screen time in the first series. And I think Glitch needs to show us more about her and reveal her character because, as Gooseworks once wrote, Zubal will be the subject of the third episode. And I think before this episode is specifically about her, we should get some background information with you. It's not really clear exactly what the second series will be because, as strange as it sounds, we have a lot of information about the new series. Another interesting fact. If the developers show us information not only from the second episode, but already, for example, from the third, then this may be related not only to the teasers, but also to the new trailer. I found some interesting points, and now I will tell you about them. In the meantime, write in the comments what you think about it. And the first is the unfinished stadium that Caine hid from us. In fact, I think the second episode is almost ready since it's less than 2 months away, and I don't think the new episode will add any more locations that are still in development. Therefore, the location with the stadium could be in a completely different episode. How do you imagine the chocolate stadium? And this stadium has to be made of something sweet, because the entire Candy Canyon is made of sweets. The second thing that interested me was new characters with new locations. I don't have questions for the crocodile, the glowing chocolate queen, and that frosted NPC because they're either in a new location or made up of candy themselves. But what if you look at the ghost woman, the ball man, and the player? Because they are absolutely far from something colorful and sweet. Maybe the ghost, player, and Kinger with the shotgun belong to a separate location, and it doesn't look like they're in Candy Canyon. And the second episode, most likely, will be completely connected with this location. So I can assume that Kinger with a shotgun and other characters will appear in another episode of Digital Circus, as well as the Ballman and Jax working at a fast food restaurant. They will probably also appear in a completely different episode that has nothing to do with Candy Canyon. And nowhere in the trailer itself it's said that this is for the second series. Perhaps this trailer is for the series as a whole, so it's likely that the Candy Canyon location will be featured in several episodes that will be linked together. Although, on the other hand, I believe that even in the most colorful world, there are still some dark buildings, locations, or evil characters. In fact, we have yet to see any NPCs that pose any sort of threat to the main characters. Perhaps it will be shown to us in the future. Well, If this trailer is dedicated to the second episode, then I think that all the main evil will be connected with the ghost and the player. And this is where Kinger will have the shotgun, which he will most likely use to beat up Pomni again. The trailer shows Kinger either agitated or violent, although in the teaser with Ragatha, he looks quite calm. But in another teaser, he looks kind of crazy. So I still don't know what glitch meant, or if this trailer is for the second episode. Even if this trailer is about the series as a whole, I think there will be a few more trailers that will tell us more details about the overall plot. But also, I think there will be a trailer coming out in about a month that will be specifically about Episode 2, and that will be done to make the official announcement and release date for Episode 2 of The Amazing Digital Circus. Also, during this month, I think the developers will release a lot of new teasers that will carry some interesting messages that we will unravel when we watch the second episode. I don't know what specific information they will be related to yet, but a new teaser from Gangle should definitely be out this week. Summarizing, I can say that the new parts of Zubal look very interesting. I really hope Zubal gets a lot more screen time in the second episode than he did in the first. I also want to say that the last episodes of Murder Drawns before the second episode of The Amazing Digital Circus are coming out soon because Glitch posted about it. I think about a month or so. I really hope that all the circus characters will be able to visit Candy Canyon, and the developers will not make special gaps between the characters, especially if they are all in the same location. It will be easier to accept. Also, I'm waiting for an official announcement about Gangle so we can verify my theories. Did you like the updated Zubal? What do you think of the Amazing Digital Circus trailer and episodes? But let me know what some of your theories are down in the comments, and I might make it into a video. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and click on this video.